Sam Radio. We're just gonna rip this video, and this 11 meters is just booming like crazy. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Gotta set my apparatus up in there. Hang on a minute. I'm just trying to get this straightened out. This is my quad 6. Trying to get this, doing this balancing act here on this. I got to get some real equipment, I'm telling you.
Going back to this anytime quad 5. Anyway, it's working for me.
Quad 5 sucks.
Hey, Roger that. I let you guys know that I'm making friggin' jambalaya tonight up here in Canada. I know it's not good. We're not very good at it, but I want to learn. I've never made jambalaya before, but I'm willing to give it a try. I'm freaking gonna go out here. I bought a bunch of ingredients.
CQDX 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
Anyway, we kind of lost you there. Anyway, I'm gonna make my jambalaya tonight.
Central Florida, 151.
I'm up here.
Yeah, I hear station calling me was a 122, I think it was a 122. Go ahead again.
119, big refielder, building double wide igloos up here. Bye-bye.
Yeah, how about that station that was calling 209 there? There was another station in there covered you up there. 209 Central Florida. Go ahead again.
209, 151 to Bass, 209 Central Florida, 151 Wisconsin.
154 Wisconsin, you're blowing smoke, my friend. Sound and choice, my friend. Doing a very good job there. Sounding really good. Crystal clear audio. I'm running my quad 6 Pro. It's putting out about, I'm just yelling in my meter. It's doing about 100 watts. And let's see. There we go. Let me try it again. Oh, there it goes. A little over. But yeah, I love this radio. It does a very, very good job. I got a D104 on it. It sounds really good. I'm hearing myself now on my monitor. And I'm running a Stereo 5/8 ground plane, Roger. Okay, they're 151. Man, I tell you, you were coming in like gangbusters. You're about ready to bust this dummy meter on my radio. But anyways, yeah, I just figured, all right, well, wave a hand to you. Thanks for coming back to me there. You got 209 here in Central Florida, Palm Bay, Florida. We'll be listening in. Yeah, how about a DX land? About around DX land. DX land 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Hey, Jinx, how you doing, man? Hopefully you can hear me. I see you there. Yeah, this skip is crazy. CQDX 209 here. Doing a video gate here. 209 here on the Adams Ham Radio. Adams Ham Radio doing a video gate. Anybody, anywhere. Anybody got a copy on this tiny little station in the nation here? 209 Central Florida. Call.
209 Central Florida. You got Oscar Charlie 299 Ontario, Canada.
8299 Ontario, Canada. 299 Ontario, Canada. Sun and Real Choice, man. Sun and Real Choice down here in Central Florida here. No doubt about that, Roger. Yeah, I lost that station out of Canada. I hear West Texas in there giving me a call too. And the station out of Canada, I don't know what happened. Maybe Mother Nature pulled her skirt back up, or yeah, pulled it back down. I mean, I'm sorry. And I tell you, this skip is crazy today. But I figured to give you a wave there. Sounding good there, and I lost you there. The skip is in and out, I guess. But anyways, you got 209 here in Central Florida, Palm Bay, Florida, in the Brevard County. 209 here doing a live stream here on the YouTube channel there. My channel's Adam's HAMRADIO. You want to check it out, go ahead. We're just doing a little video gate here on my Quad 6 Pro. 209 Central Florida, standing by. Yeah, I hear somebody calling me again. I heard somebody calling me again there. I don't know what happened there, but I don't know if that was the same station from Canada or what. I just messed up my damn camera here. Oh, crap. I'll have to adjust it after I unkey. Yeah, who was calling me out there? 209 Central Florida. Hello?
209 Florida, 620 West Texas, Virgin.
Okay, 620 Texas. Sorry, we got you that time, man. You sounded pretty good here in Central Florida, Roger.
Oh, well, buddy, it became a dead stampede as soon as you answered. I guess it's, copy one, I don't know, California's a mess on that end, so I hope this ends out there. Yeah, you may sure, just want to let you know, kind of good whenever you get through this. So be careful out there. We'll do it again. 620 West Texas, man.
Hey, roger that there, man. Take care of yourself in Texas, and nice to chat with you there a little bit there. Sounding choice there, sounding real good there. No doubt about it. There's just a lot of stations in there. The skip has been just really crazy. You got 209 Central Florida waving back to you. Have yourself a good day.
I'm talking on a President Washington, but I just watched it in my mobile, and I love that thing.
How about a DX Land CQ 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX CQ 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. CQDX 209 Central Florida, calling CQ and standing by.
So, I mean, I've realized this ain't 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida.
I heard a Nova Scotia station. I believe he said Nova Scotia. I'm not, because there's some noise in there now. And is that a station in Nova Scotia? What's your? I didn't get your numbers.
3, 5, and 7 Alaska calling out there.
I didn't get that. Somebody's bleeding over there. It's probably some moron on Channel 19 there. They run all this dumb power, and their radios are splatterbox city over there. They just splatter the whole damn band. It's just retarded. They think they sound so damn good with that loud, obnoxious audio, and it just splatters everywhere. And I just lost you, my friend. I'm very sorry about that, but it is what it is. But I did hear you out there. I'll wave a hand to you. You got 209 Central Florida waving. Roger. 73s to you. 73. I heard a station in Alaska. Am I correct? 209 Central Florida waving. I guess not. I guess not. Maybe, I don't know. Hello Radio 209 Central Florida calling and standing by.
Yeah, I'm just checking the band here. 357 Alaska said that.
8357 209 Central Florida waving to you there here in Central Florida all the way until you're in Alaska. Are you in the Mobile? Yeah, there's that stupid splash again. Hey, 357 are you in a Mobile up there in Alaska?
Audio, check, audio.
Yeah, it's working there. It's working, audio. It's working. Where you at? 209 Florida, calling. I think someone's pulled my leg out there. Anyways, hello Radio 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
How about you 209 Central Florida, 723 Panhandle, Texas, Mobile, stand by.
723 Texas Mobiles, doing a good job, man. Doing a good job. You got 209 Operator J here in Central Florida. What kind of rig you running there in the Mobile? Okay, I got that. There's a lot of stations in there. My goodness gracious. I got Amarillo, Texas, Mobile. I did get that. My friend. You're getting out. There's just a lot of DX in there, a lot of DX. But anyways, you're doing it. You're getting out. But anyways, you have yourself a good one and drive safely out there. And from Amarillo, Texas, we see that on the map there. Doing a good job here all the way to Florida, no doubt about that. 209 here, Operator J in Central Florida, waving to you back.
Roger that. 357 Alaska saying hello back to you. Got that one.
There's that 357 again. 357 Alaska again. Are you really in Alaska or you just pulled my leg? Yeah, he's pulling my leg. That's what he's doing, that guy out there. Oh boy. Anyways, any normies in there that want to talk some skip here or whatever? Hello, Radio 209, Radio 209, Central Florida, calling and standing by.
209, how about it for 555 Mobile, Montreal, Quebec?
555, Montreal, Quebec. We got you, no problem. Q5, Southern Choice here in my radio. You guys always boom in here down here in Central Florida, Roger.
Hey, Roger, buddy. Yeah, you're sounding pretty good too here. I'm in bad weather right now, but still getting out there. SWR goes up and down, but I don't know. Single is still getting out there. So thanks for the comeback there, buddy.
Hey, Roger, that you're about 5'9" there. What are you running for a Mobile? Is your antenna loose? The whip is loose on the spring, or has it got ice on it? And what kind of rig you running?
61 feet there, something like that. And I've got a Wilson right on the center of the top of the car.
Okay, the Wilson 1000s. Okay, yeah, I never had good luck with those when I had my cars. I used to have good luck with K40s. I don't know, K40s and those coiled antennas there that years ago they used to make them. SolarCon used to make the coiled open inducting coil type antennas. They're like the Mr. Coily type of looking things. I used to use those, but that was way before those Mr. Coily doily things, whatever they call them. I ran the SolarCon Gold series on a magnet mount. You just screw it into a 3/8 thread, And I used to run one of those SolarCon big coiled, heavy powered antennas on my car years ago. They seem to work good. But the good antenna I've been hearing right now is those Serial mobile whips or mag mounts, and those other ones there. I can't remember the name of it. Oh shit! Excuse my language. What the hell was it? You key up, it lights up or something like that. I can't remember the name of it.
I think you're talking about the striker antenna there. Striker, I think, is the name you're looking for there. It's got blue lights on it when you're keying up there. Over.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Striker. Yeah, that's a good antenna too. Strikers and the um, those serial mobile antennas. Those are they rip pretty good too.
Yeah, I heard about those the stereo antennas. Well, when I bought this Wilson
Smooth.
fall, and I didn't know that I had a dealer about an hour away from me that had the stereo antenna there. So, anyways, I bought the Wilson 1000, and it's working very well for me. Just before this afternoon, I was talking Northern Ireland there with the car in the car there, so that's pretty impressive there. Over.
Oh yeah, Roger. I talk to them every dang day, almost every day. Ireland. I can't remember his name. Tom, I think it is, or Rich. I can't remember. All those guys in the UK, and they were teaming up on. One guy had a buddy out there. He goes, "So go ahead, give it a shot. You might talk to the stateside." Sure enough, he got out there and he was blasting in here too. I was doing other things in the house. I had the radio up and I was listening, and UK was just blasting in here today. It was just amazing. But you guys up in Canada always blast in here too, either mobile or base. It's just crazy. It's cool.
I'm working on my base station as we speak. There, I want to put up a 2 element quad antenna there that I'm building. So that's going to work out very well, and I'll be able to hopefully say later on, and maybe earlier on in the day, in the air there, but I'm not retired or anything. But I'm usually during the days when I'm on the radio. I work at night, so by doing that, I'll have fun with that antenna there. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. Roger that. There. Yeah, you're doing a good job for that Wilson. I don't know what it is. I just had bad luck with them. I used to have water that goes in the coil and it shorts out or it melts or whatever. I had that problem with the whip when it's blowing in the wind and you're on the highway. It just cuts in and out and all this crap. Like I think you said you're having that problem. I don't know if it's the the connection on the bottom of that thing is just not sturdy enough or something. I don't know, but I used to always have bad SW. I had one Wilson was good, and then I took it off, and I think I sold it or something. Somebody wanted it, and I bought another one, and I had nothing but bad luck with it. And then I just went back to the K40 mag mounts. I used to like the K40s, and then and those coily antennas there, they were pretty good.
Yeah, I was looking at the K40 also. The only thing that drove me away from that is if ever I decided to drive a little more watts out of it, because I know the K40 antenna with the capacitor inside, and last 100 watts there, the capacitor can blow there. So I think I'll just I guess so. Go with the Wilson. But I think my SWR is going. It's not all over the place, but I'm in traffic, so when the cars get away from me, it goes back to normal there, So I guess that's what's happening there. I'm usually at 1.1, 1.2 there, pretty much around there, but it's working really well for me. And I've looked up the problems with these antennas, and yeah, the water can get in, but there's also where the coil solders to the connection there, it often unsolders itself, so it's just a matter of opening up the coil and soldering things back in there. So it's something that I can handle there. Over.
Yeah, Roger that there. Yeah, because That's what happened to me exactly. I used to have years ago. I had one on my Ram Charger. It's like a wagon type thing, at a 318. You know what those are? I'm sure you guys got them up there. I used to four wheel with that thing. The Dodge Ram Charger. I used to have one on the top of the truck, and it just didn't survive. So I don't know. I just never had good luck with them. And I got so mad. I said, "Hell with it. I'll just put a whip on the back or something." And I don't know. I just they don't make nothing like they used to anymore. Like the Wilsons. And they have the only antenna I know is really good. Back in the day was those Francis whips. Those were really good antennas. Some guy I knew years ago told me, "Why don't you put a Francis whip on the back?" It's almost like a 102-inch whip, but it's a lot shorter. But those things really, I don't even know if they even still sell them things anymore, those Francis whips, Roger.
Yeah, copy that. Are those Francis whips, are they like 102 inches there, or was it that size of antenna there, 102 inches or more?
I can't remember. I think it's like the 102-inch whip or something like that. I remember a friend of mine had one on his pickup on his bumper, and he got out like a son of a bear on that thing. And I am not sure. I can't remember. I think it's a little under 102 inch. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. It's been so many moons ago. But man, that thing would get out like a son of a gun. That antenna, those Francis whips.
I used to have for a base station the Starduster quarter wave antenna, and I also had the 5/8 wave. And I'm telling you, the quarter wave was really amazing for what it was.
Yeah, those are good antennas. Serial they remake those Starduster antennas and the Astro plane. I don't know. I'd love to get an Astro plane. I think that will survive better here because I got hurricanes and stuff. And if I put a Starduster up, it'll probably rip it apart. But this Serial antenna I'm running right now, it's a 5/8 wave, 5/8, excuse me, 5/8 wave, and it's got the big large coil on the bottom with that. It looks like heater type of copper tubing in the coil, and then you got your radials in the bottom, and then you can see the coil right through the plastic there. That it's like a window, or whatever. But it's pretty sturdy antenna. I put watts through it. It handles it.
Yeah, well, those antennas, I've been on your website. I checked out what they were making there. I was actually looking at they have like a 3-element beam and a 4-element beam there, and the prices are pretty reasonable there for what it is. I mean, you look at any other company right now that are making antennas, they're not cheap, looking for a beam and all that. I finally decided, like I said, I'm going to do a cubicle quad, 2-element, and I'll be making it myself.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, Serial makes. The Mako used to make is it a V quad? They got the V's on each side, and I forget how it's made. I don't know if it's got the pulls up with the wires and stuff, and there's your hot and your reflector. I want one of those, but the only thing that stops me from not getting it because we got high winds here, hurricanes, and all that crap. I can't put nothing that nice up. I wanted one, but I could have got one, but I just never bought one because of the hurricanes. And I'm really surprised all my wires are still up for the other stuff. And this Serial antenna survived I don't know how many dang hurricanes. It's got little bends here and there, and it's still got the egg beater static ball tip on it.
Yeah, I know that. What is your passing under bridges here? Hang on a sec. Maybe you're losing me. Hang on. Okay, I'm under the bridge. What's your coaxial cable that you're using there, and how long is it there over?
Yeah, Roger, that's cool. Yeah, good question there. Yeah, I just replaced it. I got it from a friend of mine that passed away his XYL, his better half. I'm really good friends with my neighbor. He had a bunch of brand new Wireman and coax RG8X foam, whatever it is. And let me tell you, it is built like crazy. You got the shield. Then after the shield, there's like a foil in there, and after the foil, you got your insulator for the center conductor, and you got your center conductor. Then you got your shield. I tell you, this coax really helps. So I think it made a big difference on this. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know, but it's called the Wireman coax. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, I think I lost you there, man. Did you copy the coax there? It was the Wireman coax is what I'm running.
Yeah, I heard that it was a Wireman coax there. I was just asking, you want to go down this way?
Yeah, roger that, man. Roger. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I was really surprised. I never had it before. When I was putting a connector on one end, it was so long, I had to cut it the length I needed. And I put my own connector on it, soldered it on, and I was really shocked with the installation in that thing. I tell you what, it's really good low loss, and it's supposed to cut out all that noise and all that, but you're still going to get atmospheric noise. But I tell you, I was really surprised. It's like almost like cable TV coax. You know how shielded it is. I mean, it was shielded.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. You want to go down just one channel? Go down to 35. I'm getting a lot of QRM on my end.
All right, I'll go to 35.
This is 245 Mobile Montreal. I have arrived on 35.
All right, I got you there, Montreal. There, Montreal, Canada. You got 209 back at you there. Yeah, that coax is pretty good. And yeah, like I was saying, I always wanted that cubicle. I think it's called a cubicle quad. No, is it a cubicle quad? It's got the two V's on each side. What is that?
Well, the two V's, it could be, it depends on the type of antenna, because they do make like a V type of antenna there, which is, it's like a V shape instead of being like a cube. It's usually like a wire antenna there, but they also make a V version of it there. If you look at the ARLL handbook, you can see it there. They have pictures of that, but I want to go with the cubicle. I've been wanting to make one forever, and I heard somebody there in the States, this guy's running like a 211 cubicle quad there, and he just blasts right through. I mean, and he makes so many. He's in hurricane country also, and he decides that, the hurricane takes it down, he makes another one, puts it back up.
Yeah, it's a V quad. That's what it is. My brain is not really here today. I don't know why. It's just I get the CRS moments. I call it the CRS Ozzy Osbourne moment. You know, Ozzy Osbourne is. You know who he is. He's like, I don't think he's got much more to go. But anyways, yeah, the V quad. I could have got my hands on one, but I said, nah, I don't know, because I'll buy it and it'll just fall apart in the freaking hurricane. To my luck, but straight verticals, I've had good luck with them. This one here hasn't fallen down. It's just it's got a couple bends in it. I just bend it back here and there, and you could tell it's been through the war. But it keeps going. It keeps going, though. I mean, I'm really. I worked the world on this thing from years and years until now. I mean, I remember I had a big map of my wall, and it was full of those pins with the balls on it. I had my wall full of pins with American or the United States, of course, on the other side of the country. As you can see how my wave pattern goes just by the pics where I find out where they're at. And then now you got scale models on the computer now. You can see where your waves are going or how you're talking. But I did it the old-fashioned way, and I did it with a map with the pins. And man, I tell you, I had some coverage, unbelievable.
Vertical is good. I mean, I've had a few. I've been having fun. I'd say last autumn there, summer, autumn, I was playing with just a regular dipole horizontal there, and I was DXing all over the States, and just with a wire antenna. I mean, I just had this thing up. I put a ballon right in the middle of it, and I was running some RC 213 cable, about 50 feet long, and just barefoot with the same radio that I'm talking now, and I was just blaring all over the place. Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas. I mean, I was just doing very well. I knew it was just a wire antenna, just a small tilt on it. It was just sloping a little bit. I mean, that's the way I could install it. I just adjusted the length there to a good SWR, and I was off to the races there. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Let's see what I got for antennas. I got this one, about. I have a Cushcraft, which is a piece of junk. The insulator on the bottom broke. It's still laying down on the fence in my backyard. I'm not happy about that. It broke again, by the way. I got my YouTube page going right now. I'm live. I'm shooting live. If you want to see it, I'm live right now on Adams Ham Radio. You got your phone, you can see I got a video gate on you, and you can hear how good you sound. But I know I just lost a train of thought. There we go, CRS again. What was I talking about? Oh boy.
Yeah, can you come up with what you're streaming right now? Is that it?
Yeah, CRS, man. I can't. This is sickening.
Hey, are you live streaming as we're speaking there?
Yeah, Roger. I'm live streaming right now. I'm on my homepage, Adams Ham Radio. That's where I'm at. Right. That's my page. I'm streaming. I'm streaming it right now. A lot of people like it, so I figured, what the heck, I might as well do it.
Oh, that's nice there. Well, did you save it after, or is it just a live recording and it disappears after?
No, it's live right now. I'm live right now. I'm live right now.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is there, like, let's say I want to listen to it in half an hour. Can I listen to it, or it disappears there? Over.
Yeah. You can still listen to it. You can go back to go to my page, Adams Ham Radio, and it should be uploaded like an hour. I don't know. It takes a little bit because I go to my studio, and then I can watch it, but it doesn't get published until it's all finalized, I guess. I don't know. But if you want to see it now, it's live right now on my homepage, Adams Ham Radio. I got a bunch of radio stuff and too many radios in this. I got more and more and more, even a lot more radios. And some of the pictures that's in there are real old, and some are present. And I do all kinds of stuff. I have fun, talk. I get goofy on there, whatever. I started it when the epidemic around 2020 there happened. So that's when I started it. I didn't think anything of it. I just did it for fun, whatever. And that's pretty much it. I show everybody what I like, and I do like cars, but I don't have anything right now. But I like radios, motorcycles, and whatever, scooters, anything with wheels and motor on it too. But I do love radio. That's for damn sure, and I do fix some of my own stuff depending on what it is. Roger.
Hey, Roger on that there, buddy. Yeah, well, I'm the same here. I love motorcycles. I got two. And I even did last year in the States. I don't know if you know the BDRs there, the track road discovery routes there for motorcycles. So if you like to get off-road a bit there and try something different, those are pretty fun there. I don't know if you're aware of them there, the BDRs there, or?
No, negative. No, And I wish I had one or a dirt bike. That'd be nice. But there's nowhere to ride around here unless you go somewhere that's excluded or whatever. The only way to drive something like that is you go up north or something out in the sticks. That's about it. But there ain't crap here. I mean, you can't go here, you can't go there. Oh, it's restricted here, and I don't know. I never got into it because of that. I should have done it years ago, but no, I did not. I was just doing other things.
Yeah, well, we have the same problem up here. I mean, I gotta go up north if I want to have some fun, like in the old, I don't know, logging roads and the old path there. I mean, I could go there, but you should check out the BDRs in the States. I think they just opened a new one near north of Florida there. I think it's the Southeast BDR it's called there. Hey, what's your YouTube channel called there, John? What's your YouTube channel called that you're live streaming on? Over, but yeah. So I got a cycle and I got a cruiser and I also have an all-terrain bike there that's just like 300 cc's there. And I have fun with that toy also there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. The best place in the world to go dirt biking is in Nevada or Utah or Montana. That's the places where to go dirt biking or off roading. As far as I'm concerned, anything around here, you ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing. It's just a waste of money. There's no, just like these people down here. They buy quads, they buy these 4-wheelers and shit and stuff, and it's like, what's the point? And they ride them on the street and they get caught with the cops. That's like a big thing down here. Cops don't want you driving them things on the street. They'll bust your ass real quick. And I've seen it too. I'm on my bike and then I hear whoop whoop and some jerk off blowing a wheelie on his dirt bike going down the road and acting a fool. If he just drove by, he'd be fine. I mean, some dirt bikes are street legal. If you got signal lights, a headlight, and a tail light, and a stoplight, those are enduros. You can buy the enduros; they're street legal. But these other numbnuts, they run these high pop, stroked two-stroke bikes, and they act like idiots on it, and then they're gonna end up hurting themselves or killing somebody, or vice versa. I mean, it's stupid. And in the damn quads, they fly down the damn roads in the middle of the night. I can hear it. And these people are idiots. I just don't understand why they spend the money on just. I would be off roading, but there's nowhere to go here unless you know a good place. But I don't know. I like to know where people getting all this money and buying these things. I like to know. I like to get in on that one.
What's your YouTube channel that you're live streaming on?
Roger, it is on.
But, you gotta buy like these toys either, what's your YouTube channel? What do you think called? What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Adams Ham Radio, like the Adams, Adams Ham Radio.
30-year absence there. I just got back in and I'm having fun with talking to driving on the road and I'm talking to you to search the board. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, Roger that, man. It's really cool to talk to you all the way there. In Montreal, Canada, there near Mobile. I tell you what, I have to take that back. That antenna's working good for you. I would just check it out. Take the whip out. I don't know, take an air hose or something, blow it out, and I would just put like silicone or something around the whip, where what goes in there. Put some of that high temperature. Silicone around that and so the water don't get in there, and I would just silicone the whole thing in the bottom where it connects onto the stud there. And that was the other thing about those Wilsons. If they get hot enough or in the cold or whatever, the plastic cracks and then it starts to leak and all the water gets in it. I found that out too. That's another one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just like to do that. I'm wondering if I'm going to shorten it just a bit because I'm usually on the lower channels. I'm usually on the higher channels. too bad there, over.
Yeah, if you got a 1.2, that's acceptable. There's nothing wrong with a 1.2. I mean, unless the only way you get a perfect SWR, which I want to get so bad, I want to get a antenna analyzer. You just plug your antenna in it, tune your antenna, and that's what these antenna places use. Believe it or not, is these antenna analyzers. I want a basic antenna analyzers by RF experts or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Something experts, rig experts. That's it. I want the $200 one. I don't need all that fancy smancy one. I just want to see the SWR, the graph, and you just put it on the frequency, and it'll show you exactly how far you are off or on or whatever. You could super tune that thing with that device right down to the nickel. I mean, I heard a lot. You know, my buddy of mine has one, and he swears by it.
Yeah, well, I'm using, I do have an antenna, but I'm using VNA. I don't know, the vector network analyzer, and you can get them on Amazon there, you can see.
Yeah, it is single sideband, man. I'm on 35 lower sideband.
Well, so, I don't know if you know about those there, but VNA.
Yeah, it's a rig expert. Rig expert. It's like orange, and it's got a screen and then the buttons on it, and it's got a SO239 on the top. You just plug your antenna, base antenna, vertical, dipole, whatever into it, and you hit I think you put it on the top end of the or beginning of the frequency into the middle or to the end. And it'll give you the graph. It'll go up and down around, and it'll tell you how far you're off. And you get the idea. Then you can just trim back a little, or whatever, and it gives you an idea where you're at there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I actually bought the Chinese version there of the network analyzer, and it works very well. I can even tune like 30
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I would love to have one of those. I never owned one. I did it the old school way. Just go out there, put it up, and I cut it to like 468 divided by the frequency, the highest one you're gonna go, or from high to or mid from the band down. Let's see, 11 meters is 9 feet per 9 feet per end, and you put it up in a dipole or balun or whatever, insulator or whatever, and you trim off like an inch at a time, and then that's the old school way. And that's a pain in the neck. You got to bring a radio out and a meter, and that's how the old-fashioned way, Roger.
Yeah, well, I really like the analyzer because you can bring it with you. It runs on batteries, and you just plug it up to the antenna, and at least if you get the tuning of the antenna done, your coax, if it's good, it shouldn't matter the length there. You'll be losing efficiency depending on the coax you have and the length, but at least the antenna standing wave ratio is successful. It works very well. But you put your hand on it, and you tune your antennas, or actually even make your antennas. This thing will definitely help you there, over.
Yeah, Roger that there. Roger that, yeah. No, and even that rig expert analyzer tests your coax. If it's got loss to it, or if it's got a break in it, it'll tell you it's got a break, it's short or something like that. Instead of I do the old-fashioned way. I use my own meter. It's give you the ohms, or put it on continuity. You got some coax, you got to test it. Test your ground ends and your hot ends, and if you got continuity, it's good. On each end. Ground, hot to hot. You know what I mean?
Hey, absolutely there. Did you put in a ground rod, especially for your like like the ground of the cable itself. Did you put a ground rod in the ground?
Yeah, pretty much. I got it on my fence post. It's tied up to it, and it's grounded right to that, and right onto the fence.
Okay, because I'm a bit confused there. I keep reading different conflicting advice and, dangers and this and that you shouldn't have two grounds on the same house and blah, blah, blah. So I'm a little confused there over.
Yeah, right. There's other ways to ground your vertical too. If you're on the other bands, ham bands, I've seen people go nuts. They have those what the hell, those antennas there. They have like a ham vertical, and they would put a plate down, and they would put wires. It looks like a giant octopus, and there's wires all on the bottom. They actually do that in AM radio stations. They have tons of copper wire underneath the concrete, all the way on the ground, all the way around the antenna site. The high-powered antenna. The radiating element is the tower, and the stations there. The I can't even talk. The main station's transmitter wire goes from the station over to the tower and feeds the tower. Of course, it's radiating, and it has to have a ground. It has ground, of course, and it's hinged on a ball mount like type thing. It's still hold up, but that's for lightning. It's like a spark gap. If it gets hit by lightning, it's grounded. By those two ball things. I don't know if you've ever been into an AM station before. I have years ago, a couple of times, and the antenna is grounded. There's like yards and yards of grounds underneath those antennas. Those high powered antennas. Same thing with the ham radio antennas. You can do the same thing, but just with wire. You can just put those little lugs on these plates that DX Engineering makes, and you could just they give you the lugs and all that crap, and I think it's all stainless, which is nice. And you can just put all your grounds down on your grass, and then just get those tent stakes. That's like a U. You put it in there, and the grass will go right over it, and you can just mow right over the top of it. It ain't gonna suck it up. You know what I mean, Roger?
Hey, I'm gonna have to put like a I want to put a ground rod for the tower itself, but the antenna, the static discharge unit there that needs to be ground. So I think I'll be driving a rod in anyways just to get that. So the shield is having it grounded on site. So it gets hit by lightning. We have a lot of lightning. Lightning storms are not very common here where I am.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's a little overkill, but you'll get some best performance. I mean, the other one I'm talking. The AM station. That's commercial. They really go serious, and my friend I knew years ago, he would check the station and go around outside and check the tower, and he would go out with this meter. It's like basically a field strength meter to test the grounds under the ground, and you could see the thing go off and everything. There's ground spread. I think it's copper clad or something. I can't remember, but they're spread out like a sun or something like that, and you can detect it in the ground with this meter. And you could just take a fuel strength meter with you, and you can see it's radiating also because it's ground. It's the ground side of the antenna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Roger there, Roger. I don't know if you're losing me there. I'm sort of caught between buildings right now, so how's my signal doing right now?
You're about an S5. You're about an S5 there, just under that noise level. And some moron jerk off on 19 there with the splatter box is killing me sometimes. It just makes I got every filter on this Quad 6 Pro. It really has good filtering in this radio. I tell you, it's got the noise blanker. I'm looking on the screen. Do I got this thing on? Wait a minute here. Oh, it has the noise blanker, digital noise blanker thing. I got. Hang on, I don't think I have it on. Yeah, that's probably why I'm getting all this noise. Hang on a sec.
I know that's a good radio. I almost bought a radio. Actually, there's a nice little radio just below that, the quad 5 and 2, because of the bigger screen on it and everything there. I just found the 6 just a little too crowded for me there, you know. I decided to go with the N2 there, which is the model just below the model you have there, over.
Yeah, roger that there. I don't know. I like it. You know, everybody was talking good about it, and I heard the quad or the 555s. I've heard the 666s. Now the Pro. This is the Pro, and so I don't know. I just figured, you know, I'll just buy it. You know, it's something for myself. You know, for my birthday. You know, it's at the end of the month, so I figured I bought it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I knew it needed a fan in the back of it. This thing gets really hot, so I made my own fan shroud in the back, and I just shoved the fan back there, and so I won't get hot. And I noticed my power. Hello, it's still about 100 watts when I'm swinging, peaking 100 watts with this thing. I can't. That's unbelievable. Well, it's got MOSFETs in this radio, so that's why she goes up there. But I got a nice fan behind it, so I'm not worried about it now.
They're good radios, especially for the price there. I mean, I think it's hard to I'm really impressed with this radio. I used to have older radios there. There's nothing, you know. What black magic is that, you know? But they're right on frequency, and, you know, they're not the loudest radios, but man, they're clear, and for what you're paying, you get a lot more money there, over.
Yeah, roger that, man. Roger that. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the sound on this radio. I already had the jumper that goes to what is this, a 6-pin? It's the same exact thing as a Uniden 6-pin. It goes to that Bearcat SSB. I bought it. It had the extension if you want to put a different mic on it. I know I bought it used. I don't know if somebody threw that in there or what. I don't remember, but I got it, and it came with the pigtail. And I says, okay, let me try this on. This has the same setup. Let me try it on this radio. Sure enough, boom! I plugged my D104 on the 4-plug end, and my D104 lit right up. And I actually rebuilt this D104, and it sounds really good. And it was all messed up, and I bought it from somebody, and I told the guy it don't work. You know, I wired it correctly. I got it, you know, right to the. I know the wire code for the 4 pins for these, you know, and I double checked it online. I did this, checked the pinouts and all that. I did everything, and it was just go boop 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 boop, make these funny noises every time I key up. Would pee me off, and then I opened the bottom up again, and I'm looking at the wiring. I says, "This ain't the right cord. This looks like intercom cable or some kind of crappy cable. When you touch the cable, it would rub off on your hands and make it turn black. And it had all this black tape in there and all that. I got rid of that and I cleaned it all out and put a new cord on it from an old Cobra microphone. And I didn't have to put a Cobra 4-pin on the other end. And so all I had to do was hardwire this new cord into the D104 and cleaned it all up and get rid of all that junk that they put in there. I don't know what they did. But yeah, so I put this on there, and man, does this thing sound good on this radio. I'm very impressed.
I hear you, buddy. I have to tell you, the conditions on my side are changing there. I'm getting a lot of QRM there on my side, and I'm sort of losing you there. So I think I'll
with my call sign there. Yeah, that's me. That's my page, and it's got a lot of lives. I can't do videos anymore. My phone is all messed up. Just I hate. Don't ever buy Apple. Apple's junk. I had an Android. The first time I was doing it, had an Android. And the rest of it's from this phone. But I can do lives, but I can't, they say my data is too full. I can't do videos, and I can pause it so I don't have to make a painstaking long video. But now I just say hell with it. I do shorts or I do lives, or talk to friends or whatever, or one of my rants or raves or whatever. Or if I go somewhere live, I'll take my phone or whatever. But to me, it's just all a hobby for me. Eventually, I'll get more and better equipment, but I'm just doing whatever I'm doing for now. It's doing things on a budget, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Well, me too. We can spend thousands of dollars, but I just spent some money on a radio, an antenna, and I'll be making my other antenna. So I'll get away with well under I don't know $600, and I'm having fun. So it's not always about how much money you put into it. There, I mean, at my age, I want to do things that are fun, so that's what I do, and yeah. So that's what I'd like, and so this summer I'll be putting up my base station antenna there, and it'd be nice if we could catch up again anytime there over.
Yeah, Roger that, man. Yeah, just remember 209 Central Florida, Operator J here. My name is Jason, but I go by Jay. Make it easier. Plus, everybody calls me that here, so but I make sure of that because I hate my name. I can't stand it. Um, Anyways, I'm always on channel 36 all the time. That's my favorite channel, and I stay the hell away from 38. There are a bunch of lugheads on there. I can't stand all that bull crap, and it's just I don't know. Everybody spends money on just to go on there and make noise. It's so stupid. It ain't like no better on channel 19 or whatever else like that. But I love the channels 36, 35. I got the information from I think one of my friends in Canada. They use 35, 36, 39. I think 39, 40, and 415. I think. You should know. You're in Canada, and they use calling frequencies and trucking frequencies up there, and some other things. I forgot what he said. I'm sure you know. There's a friend I know, Canada. He goes by the Scarecrow. You ever talk to Scarecrow?
There, but yeah, well, I'm usually on 37. It's just it's a crazy house. I don't like to be there, but 37 is where I usually hang. Went down to 36 and called out and started talking with you there, so that's very enjoyable there. So I got your first name there. It's Jason, and I'll go check out your website there, buddy. And this is 555 Mobile Montreal, and I usually give out an acronym to my name because it's a little too difficult. So I usually go by the first name Sly, so Sierra Lima Yankee, and I hope that we'll be able to talk again, buddy.
Hey, Roger that. Sly and the Flying, or Sly and the Flying Stone, or something like that. It's an old, what is it? One of them disco bands, Flying. What is that called? I don't. No, I can remember Fly. I know that.
I don't remember either. Yeah. So I'll have to let you go, buddy. Really enjoyed talking to you, Jason. I hope we'll do it again soon. And I'll be looking out for you, and I'm going to go look at your website there, buddy. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah. Sometimes I'll go on 37 too. That's where everybody used to talk on 37 lower sideband all the time. Now, and everybody went to 38. Now it's a big giant toilet hole with all the toilet paper, all the used toilet paper, if you know what I mean. I don't go on there. I hate it there. It's just annoying and stupid. And I'm usually on 36 or 37, like you said. I'm mostly on 36. I listen all day. And the skip today was just crazy. It was, I mean, everybody from Europe was coming in here, all morning to noon to now, and I think it's starting to die out now for the European stations. But it was crazy today, very crazy. I just couldn't believe it. But yeah, yeah, I'll catch you again. You'll hear me out there. I'm always usually on 36 yapping. But nice talking to you there, Sly, and Montreal, Canada, no doubt about that. You got 209 Operator J here in Central Florida, Palm Bay, Florida, waving back to you, and hopefully we'll talk to you again.
Hey, 209, 209. It was enjoyable talking to you, buddy. So take care of yourself and your loved ones, and 73 to you. This is 555 Mobile Montreal, and I'm out.
All right, 555. Catch you later. Triple nickel. That's a good way to say it. I remember. That's easy to remember. Triple nickel. And you have yourself a good one. Have a good day there, and it's enjoyable talking to you. This is what it's all about, man. People don't, I mean, a lot of people on 36 are really cool, and they all want to talk DX and rag chew and all that. That's what it's all about. Not just fighting garbage and making noise and all this other crap. It's not necessary. And spending all your money, hard-earned money, on just to make noise. It just doesn't make sense, and threaten people. It's just dumb. But anyways, I'll shut my mouth there, and I'll let you go. And you're definitely making a trip now. It's, sun's gone down over here a little bit, so maybe some more skip might come in. If not, then the lower bands might open up. But we'll catch you later. 7-3, man. So you have a good one. You got 209. Central Florida will be on the side. Take care.
This skip is coming in. There's no doubt about that. 73 to you, buddy.
Roger that. 7-3. Yeah, who was out? QRZ. Who else was out there?
167 Wisconsin just turned radio on.
Oh, Unit 46. Would you say Wisconsin?
Yeah, Wisconsin, right around Green Bay.
Oh, wow. They're Green Bay, Wisconsin. They're the Green Bay Packers. No kidding. Sounding good, man. Sounding loud and proud. No doubt about that, man. I always get you guys in Wisconsin, New York. I get Northeast, and from my area all the way up to Maine and Canada, Ontario, all the way through up that way in Alaska. And man, it's crazy. I got like pipeline to you guys too as well. Go ahead.
You're sorry, guys, coming up this way. There's no doubt about it. Like they say, so orders for you. I got the old super scanner pointed right straight at you. Over.
Oh man, now you're talking old school. Holy crap! Super scanner antenna. I haven't heard those words in so many. I haven't heard those years since I was a kid. They were still using them in the 80s. When I got into radio at the age of, what was I, 12, 13 years old in the 80s. And I remember that word super scanner. I thought it was a scanner or something, or scans people. I didn't know. And they're all antennas, and I've seen them, and they got like two ends on each side, and then you can go flat side, you can go horizontal, and they got a special box for them, the antenna associated box. I seen them.
Yep, and it says right here, no, you cannot go on the flat side. It's only vertical. But it just, you got three elements, and whichever one you pointed on bounces off the other two. Over.
Yep, that's it. Exactly. Yeah, those are good antennas too. I like the astral planes too. Those were popular. They still make those. I think if this thing breaks down, I want to make or get one. An astral plane. Those are good antennas. They rock. They're pretty good. Who else? Hang on a minute. I'm reading my live feed here. Jinx, how you doing? Let's see. It's been a while since I've heard that term. Moonraker. Oh yeah, one of my friends saying moonrakers too. Those are moonrakers were good back in the day. I remember hearing those too.
Yeah, friends of mine had that. I never was lucky enough to find this, but I was at the right place at the right time. And it sounds like I got a couple of decades on you as far as the age goes. And anyway, a couple decades ago, the CB shop pulled it up in eBay for electric buffalo super scanner when a guy told me about it, and there was 3 of them, and I was too cheap to buy them all. I could have had 3 of those things all complete.
Oh, Jesus, man. I bet you kick yourself in the butt now. I mean, I seen guys on Facebook, not the marketplace. Those guys on the show and tell CB things or ham radio stuff and anything ham radio CB whatever it is. There was a guy. He found I think it was a super. No. Not an astroplane. It was that other one, Starduster, or no, it was I think it was a Starduster or an astroplane, brand new in the box, never used. Was in an attic. He found it. And he's sitting there all bragging about it. Oh, I was like, all right, stick it in your, you know what? Oh man, how much luck can you find an old school '70s antenna and put it back, put it on the air for the first time after 50 years, 51 years. That's as old as I am.
Roger that. And the crazy thing was is I'm looking at the box where you got to switch the elements, and when I had bought the thing, I could tell the guy was a smoker, but I measured it. I laid it out my driveway. It's 3 wires that go from the box on the antenna itself and down to the box here. It was 110 feet wide, and it was completely wrapped in black tape. It took a while to let it in or out to get the smoke out of it, but it works wonderful. And I've got an old 2.5-story farmhouse, and my home's way up in the air where it sits up on a hill, so I pretty much am broadcasting straight out of you with nothing in between.
Oh man, see that you live in the dream right there. I would love to have a farmhouse. Have a tower out in the back and have an antenna there, some dipoles hanging, and just living the dream right there, man. Jeez, lucky duck, man. And I'm sitting here, Palm Bay, where I'm living now, used to be really nice. It's overgrown. It's just got a house here, got a house there, got a house here. I run another one up my rear end, and it's just like, like this morning, I got kind of pissed off. I'm on the radio this morning, DXing on 36, and I'm hearing chainsaws. I'm hearing a two-stroke chainsaw. And I look out the window. I'm like getting really mad. I'm like, what the hell are they doing now over there? I'm sick and tired of it. Nobody sleeps around here. Freaking what time this happened? It was like around 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? Come on! And they're trimming the hedges on the side of the fence. They cut a few little trees and trimmed and all this. They're gonna put a fence over my fence. They're gonna put one of them PVC pipe material fence and around my side and all the way around. That's fine with me. I don't have to look at their butts anymore. I'm sick of, I don't want to even look at it. It's like I'm being enclosed. I can't stand this city life. I hate it.
Oh, I can't imagine. I don't exactly have city life. I live on what I would call it's a state highway, but there's a little bit of noise out front, but it's okay. But I live in what you would call it's kind of residential, but I've got good neighbors up and down the highway with me, we don't get along and stuff like that. I don't have a chainsaw once in a while for the firewood, but I start doing it at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, Roger. No, I mean, when I used to live, it used to be really small. It was really small. And I remember talking to a few people I met or whatever, and they said, "Man, Palm Bay used to be just nothing. It used to be just a big land, and palm trees, and some roads were dirt still." And this house where I'm living now is built in 1980 in Palm Bay here. It's from 1980 built. It's a strong house. And these new houses they put around me, they're all built like popsicle sticks. They're garbage, junk, fiber wood, and some concrete here and there, and just junk. And I used to have woods across the street for me, all nice, closed in, like woodsy type thing. It was just nice, nice and quiet. Now you fart in your backyard, or you can't even take a leak if you were outside long enough. The neighbors are right there, so you got to go in the house, and it's stupid. I don't care. If I have to relax and chill, I go outside, have my Mountain Dew and my or my Monster drink, the juice or whatever they have now. I'll just sit there and have my little stove fire and just chill out there. I don't care. That's probably why he's getting the fence. He doesn't want to see all that. Like, you can kiss my ass. I'm sorry. It's my yard, my house. I pay. My way in my house. You don't like it, tough.
Roger that. You were talking about those junk buildings they built, and then they build them, they put it on the market for hundreds of thousands of dollars, so you can have a $3,000 or $4,000 mortgage payment. Whatever.
I don't even want to talk about mortgage. I don't want to talk about mortgage payments because the mortgage went up and this and that and tax. I think, yeah. No, wait. No, the mortgage went up and it should go back down now. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. This economy is just so, you know, I don't want to talk about mortgage. That's a bad subject around here. But no, it used to be a real nice area over here when I first moved here 25 years ago in this area. And now I hate it. I like to get the hell out of here, but we're stuck for now because of the way the economy is. But it gets better. I told my mom. My mom lives with me. We all we share everything, and we pay for we need. And I still do I do the maintenance and all that. Everything is it costs money. And I'm not that well of a guy. I'm kind of retired in a way, and I got a lot of medical issues, and so I take care of my job is take care of the house and do this or that or the handiwork around the house, and that's what keeps me busy and going. And I got that rheumatoid arthritis, bad back. It's real bad, and I just went through having cancer, and I had a motorcycle accident, broke my femur, shattered my pelvic area, and broke my right arm in 3 places. So I got metal all over me too. So, oh man, I tell you, I told my mother, I says, in my whole life, I broke just about almost every bone on my body, beside my what didn't break. I'm trying to think what bones I've been broken. Let's see. Trying to well, yeah, your neck. I never broke my neck before, so that's a good thing.
Roger that. I guess you got me trumped on the amount of bones broken. Yeah, I was 19 and owned a motorcycle under the pressure from another friend to get me to buy one. There was no way. I was too irresponsible, what would I say, too insecure to be on a motorcycle. And get this, you can recall this. I owned a 1977 Kawasaki Series E 400 little twin cylinder. That was way back. I was headed home when I used to live at home in a little town north of here. And there was two ladies sitting in the highway waiting to take a lap to go to work. And they were in a 1970 Mercury Marquis. I wasn't paying attention, and I back-ended them. I lost.
That's the same thing I did, but I was paying attention. Now, hear me out. My story's different than yours, but it's the same thing. Same thing. What a weird world this is. I was minding my own business, and this was early spring. It was January 15th, and I remember this day. I don't like talking about it, but I'll just share it with you. I was cooking down on Jupiter Avenue. That's not far from my house, and it was very sunny. The sun comes up the different directions. I had my shades on and everything. I still couldn't see, and I looked down at my speedometer and I looked up, and then I'm driving along, and the next you know, bam! All I heard was a bang, bang, and a big giant crack, and then all I remember somersaulting in the air. I got knocked out, and then I woke up and I heard my bike still running. I said, I got to get my bike and get the hell out of here. And my leg just folded over, and my femur broke right through my skin. So that was all done. I says, "Oh, I'm all done," and shattered my pelvis and broke my right arm in 3 places. I got scars up the yin yang from my arm and my leg. It looks like it. you know, then my neck is cut all up from having cancer, and I'm full of scars. You name it, I got everything. I'm a living Band-Aid.
And if you say you just got into CB in your 80s, you can't be. You're younger than I am. I'm fortunately retired at 68, trying to keep my health.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You got to keep your health up, man. I'm telling you. Like right now, my feet are burning because I have that rheumatoid arthritis. I can feel my feet burning, literally burning right now. I'm just sitting here comfortably on the radio as we speak, and my feet are like they're on fire. And I have to take some meds or something or whatever. It's really bugging me. And I have my slippers on. I put my what do you call those sneakers? Those street sneakers, those Vans sneakers. They're like slip-ons or whatever, and it usually kind of like supports my feet. But man, my feet are burning, and even keying up this D104, it's killing my fingers. Man, I sound like an old fart, man. I better stop while I'm ahead. But yeah, I'll be turning 51 the end of this month.
Roger that. Well, what a coincidence. I'm squeezing up the same microphone, the D104 Silver Eagle. But what I did to it was because they sound so crispy, just a quarter watt 10K resistor, no white wire to take the crisp out. Just to get out, you know, I don't know, I mean, I can finish up on some of the injury stuff, but we're still old school here. Running the old 80s Washington that a friend of mine souped up for me, over.
Oh, Stu, yeah, he tuned up that radio.
Yep, he tuned it up. He pulled a limiter out of there. This guy's just brilliant. Kinds of stuff like that. I can put a tower up. I can put an antenna up. I can hook everything up. The inside radios, that's where I go here. Here we go do it, fix it, because I don't have the schooling, and that's what he did do it, and that's what you're hearing.
Okay, yeah, because I can repair some radios at a certain extent. You know, I don't have a scope. I don't have as counters, frequency counters, dial-in counters, and the scopes. I had a scope, but I got rid of it. I have some frequency counters, but not like the professional stuff. But I have some expensive hand gear. There's like one radio on it, or a couple old school radios I like to send out. I got two FT 757 GX2s. I like to get them lined up. And I don't want to mess it up. I got them running. I got them both not working, and I got them running. I bought parts for them, and I bought one I thought was for parts, and then I got another one that was working. But I got two parts radios, and I got those two going good. Now I like to have him get those aligned. And there's another radio I want to get aligned is my IC 735. That's a clean radio. I got the box for the radio, and I got the box for the power supply. It was a new old stock radio, and it's like brand new. I like to have him go through that radio and get it. I'm sure it's off frequency, and I just don't want to get it go in there. And I mean, I'm sure I can do it, but I don't have the signal the proper signal generator, and what frequency you put into it to get it dead on. And I don't have that kind of equipment. I mean, I can fix things, but I don't have nothing to line anything. Roger.
Back to me back ending that 1970 Mercury Marquis. Fortunately, at that time in 1977, it was loud. You had to have a helmet on. If it wasn't for that helmet, you wouldn't be talking to me. There's no way. That helmet was so scummed up. The last thing I can remember is literally it catapulted me, and I'm not a real big guy, so the height just went bang, and it flew out. It catapulted me, and it was like Superman. The last thing I remember seeing is the solid vinyl top on that big old marquee. The next thing I know, I'm on the ground. There's a crowd of people around me. There's one, thank God you're alive. And I look back at my bike, and it's like 8 inches short. I didn't care about that. And I went and I moved my right shoulder like, clavicle stopped. Let's see, dug a big hole. I think I caught it. What else is a handle? Both the clutch handle and the brake tab. One of them I
money to live on. I couldn't throw stuff around. The arthritis in my shoulder was so bad, I had to quit. And once we looked at what we could live on and stuff, you know, okay, so let me tell you, I understand, you know, PTSD. I can't. There was a point at work that I couldn't even look at people on their motorcycles. I just got this freaky feeling of danger, you know. And I tell bikers, I tell people that are adequately riding, I tell my friends at work, if I was speaking out loud, I would be a danger to myself, and I would be a danger to a society, and they really respected me for that. So I was never going to be on two wheels. I was going to ride a bicycle.
Yeah, I didn't think I ever get on a bike again, but I did that same year when I got the crash. That's a bad sack of balls right there. But I did it, but I still had that pill syndrome there, you know, getting hit and sirens would go by or ambulance beeping them horns, and then it still bugs me hearing that noise. But I did the same exact thing. I'm glad I bounced off the car and not through the back window. But I slammed in the back ass of that. It was what it was, those cheapy 80s Oldsmobile 4-door, those little 4-door cars. Can't remember the name of it. It's a Calais. It looks like a Calais style kind of car, you know. And I hit the ass of that car, and I remember getting on the gurney. They're putting me on there. I'm freaking, you know, screaming. My leg is hanging there, you know. And I said, "You better pump me up with some good stuff because I can't take this crap anymore." And I don't remember my bike, but my parents said the bike's pretty much gone because I wanted to redo it, you know. And no, it's gone. It's done. And yeah, I did the same thing. I bounced right off, and I somersaulted, and I didn't even know I broke anything. That's how the adrenaline was until maybe I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later, then it kicked in. And boy, I tell you what, not a fun thing to break your femur. That's the worst thing in your hip and in your arm. I could handle my arm. I didn't care about that. I had a black and blue from my hand all the way up to my I have an eagle tattoo all the way up to there, and it was. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, no, I have a radio tattoo thing in my arm, and there's an eagle on the top, and it was all black and blue was all the way up to the very top of my arm. I couldn't believe it. That was the biggest bruise I've ever seen. They had to go in there and I have the scar too. It's they slit it in the middle of my wrist and all the way in. Then they had to put pins and little rods in there to hold my the little bones together. I broke it in 3 places, and I can remember looking at my hand. It was funny looking. It was like twisted around, and I didn't care. I just wanted to go to the hospital and get this shit over with. I couldn't take it. But I remember when I was going into the ambulance, I did bent the shit out of that bumper. It's one of them plastic bumpers with the metal inside of it, I guess. I bent that thing. I could see it. I said, "Holy crap!" I couldn't believe it. I bent that thing. I remember seeing it was a white little Calais Oldsmobile type of little car, and I remember, and she didn't have her freaking signal on, and the sun was so damn bright I couldn't see nothing. That's why I hit the car. It was like down here they call it a non-fault accident. I think it was her fault because I would have saw the signal light. She had to take a left. I didn't see a signal. All I saw was a car coming up on me. It was too late, and I locked up my brakes, and then bang, and that was it. Anyways, that was the story there. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, I think the conditions changed there, man. You were blasted. Now your signal came up. But all I can say is I did the same thing almost like you did. Same thing, but mine was different than yours. Same thing, almost. catch you later. The conditions are dropping out, man. You were there, and the next you know it, you dropped like a hat, man. Yeah, Mother Nature gave us some space here for a while. She gave us a little, and say up the skirt. Now she's putting her skirt back down again. Here we go. Yeah, you were coming in like 5'9". Now I can just hear you under the atmospheric noise. All right, man. If you can hear me out there, 737373. Yeah, because the conditions went down. Catch you later, 73 to you, man. Nice talking to you. You catch me on 36. I'll be on 36 all the time, every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. I listen to the radio all the time. So I always have a radio on or whatever. So catch you later, man. You got Operator J here, 209 Central Florida. Waving a hand, and I'll catch you at another time. Yeah, from near Green Bay in Wisconsin. Man, he did a damn good job there. I tell you, hats off to you, man. 209 Central Florida on the side.
167 Green Bay, and I got more of you for Northwest Florida,
1726 Oregon. 17. What'd you say? 1726 Oregon. Roger, yeah. Come back to me. I want to see what you give me for a signal in Oregon. Okay, you're about. I saw the meter. I had to re-unkey to look at the meter. It's so damn small, the numbers. I can't see it. You're. Add up. Well, I don't know why these people call me. But yeah, you're 55. I got you on the scale. Okay. You still got a copy on me? Did you say 73s? Did you lose me or something?
No, just put a QRM in there. I got a good signal on you right now.
Oh, okay. Roger on the good signal on me. That's good. Yeah, this is a quad 6, Anytone quad 6 Pro. That's what I'm running. I got a D104 on it. This thing is putting out about 100 watts PEP. And I got the fan on the back of this thing as it gets a little warm. I mean, not warm, it gets hot. And I'm running an old serial antenna on the side of my house. Roger.
All right, I've only heard your thinking about those quad 6s. Yeah, I got an Android 99 and a Cherokee CBS 1000. And, old 1998 model.
I remember them things. I had one of those Cherokee radios. They didn't last long with me. They just went kapoof. Replaced the finals in it, kapoof. And I'm like, all right, I'm all done with this. And I sent it to the next guy, and he fixed it or something. I don't know. But I never had luck with those radios, and they were funky too. How to go to the extra frequencies on that? It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm stepping up to a 73 on it. It's just, this is a $500 radio back in the day. Except that for 1,000, those 7300s are awesome.
Yeah, I love the IC 7300s. I got 2 of them. That's so much I love them. And I had one clown that wanted to buy one or buy them both. I says, hell no. What do you think I am, a retard? Hell no. You fall in love with your stuff. I don't care. It's my hobby. I love it. It's a comfort thing. I have 2 of them, and I got a lot of ICOM, Kenwood, Yaesu, you name it. I got it.
All right, that's a good deal. Yeah, Dad had one of the old realistic Navajo, but he crossed where he let the smoke out, so I thought it was Cherokee.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, for a CB stuff I got the President Jackson I restored. All I gotta do is recap it. That thing sounds good. I just got this Quad 6 Pro, and then in the middle is my ham radio, my qwad TS 50S, and it does have the Mars mod done in it because it's for 60 meters, and I see if it will go on 11 meters. It does go on 11 meters, and I think I can hook up my I think I hooked my D104 up to it. And it sounds really clean on that too. Like it's unbelievable. I don't know. These mics sound good on the newer. Actually, the TS50S, I think it's from the late 2000s. That was the last model because you could tell by the diodes where they expand the frequencies. There's like 4 diodes missing, and there's one left. You just lift up one leg, and you got the extra frequencies. And I like 60 meters and the Mars frequencies, the military stuff. There are a lot of there's military. I forget what it is. A friend of mine does it. I don't have a license for that. You got to write to them and get a call sign or something. You got to be a ham to go on there, and I just never did it. But I do listen to those guys. It's pretty neat. But anyways, yeah, that's a good radio. Yeah, that's what I got. A little station right here. I got the Quad 6 Pro TS50S, and I got my President Jackson on the bottom. I've revamped. It's a good old export radio.
We got a couple short warranties.
Yeah, roger that, man. Roger that. Roger. Yep. I hear you, bud. I hear you. But yeah, I've been doing this. Geez, I can't remember doing radio. I was into this since my grandfather. I remember in the '70s, before mid '70s, near the end, he was doing it. He had the same radio you got, the original Washington with the relay in it, and I ended up with it when I was a kid. And then I had first was a realistic Navajo TRC 433, I think it was, and then after that, and I got his bass D104 and another D104, and I think it had extra channels. I didn't know that. I just didn't care as long as I had a radio, you know. And then in time, I realized, oh, I had extra channels. I didn't even know it, you know. The tube things got me going with that because he was running old tube stuff. I used to remember looking at his old amps and say that he goes, "Oh, go in there, or you get so killed. That's high voltage in there." I don't know. Maybe just to look at that one tube there got me fascinated by it. And to this day, I'm still fascinated with tube equipment. I love it. It's cool stuff, man. Roger.
Oh yeah, Roger on that. One thing I like about this is like going between channels, you know. That's a small receiver without too much QRF or too much feeding.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, somebody on 19 is on these bozos on their base stations are probably running about 500, 600, 800 watts, and they're splattering so damn bad they got their radios cranked to the hill, so the whole damn neighborhood can hear you through the damn microwave oven. And that's probably why my microwave shuts off because this bozo. I don't think he's not far from me, but he splashes the shit out of me. Excuse my language, but it really, it really ticks me off when these people do that. I don't know why. It's just dumb. And they think they sound so great. Oh, you sound great. Oh my god, that thing sounds badass. Oh my, that thing is loud. Oh, let's see, 510 swinging. This swing thing is a scam. These swing kits and all this swing bull crap. The only swing you're going to see is when you're on sideband, and if you do see little swing on AM, I mean, yeah, it's running normally. Your voice is actually moving the needle, the power a little bit. There's nothing. It has nothing to do with extra power. That's just power. That's pulse it into your voice, you know. And sideband is a totally different thing, you know. It's you know, when you talk, it goes on, and it's a different, totally different story. You know, these guys, they got these radios cranked all to the hill, and they got these, and they sound like shit too. And they bring them to these hack places, like this hack in Florida called Bell CB. And this guy, all he does is a scam artist. He turns these radios like, hey, if I gave him this quad 6, oh, I'll make that thing to like a screamer radio. Oh, nice and mean and clean, loud. And they get this stuff, and they sound like crap. They just, I'm really, they sound like crap. I heard the 555 sound like crap. They did the first Anytone radio. I think it was the 666. That was it, not the Pro. And oh, I'll make that thing so mean. There's another clown in the desert there. Oh, make it mean and cleaner and all that other crap. And that guy's a real freaking scam artist too. He's another jerk. But anyways, you leave these radios alone. You put a nice, decent microphone on it. It'll sound good. I mean, I'm hearing myself on my radio with my headphones, and this sounds really good. Not overmodulated, but sounds nice and clean. You know, if I did run an amplifier, because this thing could go, I can go on 10 meters with this. I've done it. If I put a nice amplifier on it, it would sound really good. But well, for what? You know, this thing does, you know, 100 watts. There's no sense putting an amp on it. And all these guys do, these other, they're just CBers. That's all it is. You know, I like to talk on the radio and do DX and whatever. And these guys, all they do is do that competition crap. Oh, I'm loud. Well, I'm loud. You know, that crap. Not me. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and that's the other example too. They got their radios cranked all the way to the hill. They got their mod limiters clipped. Oh, they got the swing kit. They got the MOSFET kit in there. Who the hell cares? It's gonna sound like shit. Or no, I don't say. I just say it sounds like ass. You know, they put that radio on sideband. If they do have sideband, it's gonna sound like ass. Guarantee you, it's gonna sound like total ass. And they, you know, and then they go on there. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Blah 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 blah. You're this. You're that. Oh, you're a scumbag. You know, it's the same crap. It's like, okay, pal, whatever. You know, it's like, oh god. You know, they got it. These people are just grow up. Yeah, that's why I got off CB for a long time, because of idiots like that. And 38 was trash. And the guy says, you know, I got a couple CBs still left here. Let me plug this thing in, my Jackson. And went to 36. I heard some good people on there, and that's when I started going back on CB. I haven't been on CB like this in years. I was usually on the ham bands, on the HF bands, but I tell you what, I think I heard a lot of hams coming down on channel 36, and I know some of the voices, and I'm not mentioning call signs or anything, but it's really pleasant to talk normal instead of talking like a bunch of freaking animals on there. All right, my friend. I think I lost you in the noise. If you copy me, man. If you copy, I'll say 737373 209 Central Florida. There, we're gonna say 73 to you, man. Nice talking to you there, and good stories and all that good stuff. And yeah, the band changed. It totally changed. So we'll say 73 209 Central Florida. Operator J will be on the side. See QDX CQDX, 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 CQDX. CQ, 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 CQDX. CQDX. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, CQDX. 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. Hey, Jinx, you still with me out there? CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
209 Central Florida, Radio Canada 858, Vancouver, British Columbia, 209.
Yeah, I hear you, Canada. I didn't get the numbers there. They're a little noisy in here now. I got come back to me there, Canada 209 Central Florida. Go ahead. Yeah, how about that Canada station? I heard somebody say Canada calling 209 here. 209 Central Florida. Standing by listening. Hello.
Radio 209 Central Florida. This is Radio Canada 858, Vancouver, British Columbia,
858, right? Yeah, Radio Canada was at 858. Is that it? I think we lost contact again. I don't know. The band conditions, I think, are changing now. They were crazy earlier today, and I think they're starting to die out. And Canada's not hearing me very well because I get up there really well. Canada, Wisconsin, and upstate, and Boston, and Massachusetts, and Maine, and all that there. I don't know. I guess the band conditions are starting to drop. Hello, Radio 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by. 589 Superior. Was it 589? Go ahead again.
Yeah, Unit 58, Lake Superior, Upper Peninsula, Michigan. There, Roger.
Oh, Unit 58 is Lake Superior. Holy mackerel, you're way the hell up there. I guess I'm still getting up that way. That's pretty dang cool. I bet you it's cold as heck in there, the lakes.
Yeah, it's about 25 right now, which is actually a heat wave. Better than that below zero stuff we had. Yeah, I heard that 858 in Canada, but the conditions are swirling around. I think it came back to you, but I think it's all conditions.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the conditions were really crazy today. I mean, they were banging all day long. All I heard was England, Scotland, and all the European stations were in there all day on channel 36 here, lower sideband. It was crazy. It was fun to listen to. I mean, like, holy man, is this thing? My little radio here was exploding. This little Quad 6 Pro was going absolutely crazy. But yeah, you're coming in here good. You've got I didn't see the meter, but you had to come back to me there, Roger.
I think conditions are chasing out of there to 09 Florida. Yeah, you were right in there. Almost nothing there. I'm probably doing the same thing on my end there. I don't know if you can hear me anymore.
Yeah, you're bouncing about a 5.5. I can see it on the needle. I was watching it very carefully. I can't see the data. That's the only thing about this radio. I cannot see the numbers on the scale. They're so damn small. It's really hard to see. But I had to get up to the radio to see your signal. You're flashing the 5, so you're 5.5, Roger.
Oh, QSL. Yeah, you popped up again right there. Yeah, Lake Superior and right over me. Getting ready to settle down for the night, I guess. But hey, before they drop out, first person on this end is Mike, give me a kilo echo.
Oh, okay, Mike. Nice to meet your acquaintance there. You got Jason here. Julia Alpha, Sierra, Oscar, November, 209 in Central Florida here, Roger.
Hey, 209, try that first person
Yeah, my name is Juliet Alpha Sierra Oscar November. Again, I repeat, that's Juliet Alpha Sierra Oscar November. Or you can just say J, Julia Alpha Yankee. Roger?
Okay, sounds good, Jay. I think I got it. I hope I got it right for you. But anyway, before we lose each other, my friend, just talking to you, and my golly, conditions are sure getting kind of weird here. We'll catch you again when our antennas cross another day there, Jay. You take care of yourself. 209 Florida, 58 Lake Superior, operator Mike. We're clear on your final.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, good to hear you from the lakes there. I think we're getting backscatter right now. I can tell by the, I guess you're like got that wave in your signal. So I'm getting right now or near the nighttime, but yeah, it's getting dark over. It's dark over here. So we're getting either backscatter or whatever before it dies down. So we're just getting ground wave and backscatter right now. So definitely sounded good. It's you're skipping over down the here, up and over on in Florida. So that's pretty cool. At this time of night, that's pretty neat. Anyway, 73209 here in Central Florida. Operator J will be standing by.
Yeah, 77209. Take care, Jay. Have a good night. We're clear.
Roger that. Take it easy there and stay warm, man. At 24 degrees, that's too cold for me.
Yeah, that's warm for us, but I could not take it with the heat you take down there either. So I guess we're kind of birds of a different feather, but my golly, we got one thing to make it solid, and that's Citizens Band Radio. Take care, Jay.
All right, take care, man. Take it easy and stay warm. Put an extra couple logs on the fire there and have a cup of cocoa or some coffee or something. Me, that's coffee. In the morning, it's definitely coffee. I don't care. And I don't know, got to get a foot bath there. My feet are killing me. But anyways, man, take it easy. 7-3, nice chatting with you. And I'm always here on 36. You hear me out there, give me a shout. I don't mind. I love it. I like talking to people on this channel. It's a good channel. Love this channel. Anyways, take care, man. 73209. Operator J will be on the side.
All right, Jay. Very good, very good. Got you at the loft, folks. If we hear you out there, we'll give you a shout. 73.
7-3, man. Take care. I'm going to do one more call there. CQ 209 Central Florida. Calling CQDX. Standing by. Hello, radio. 209 CQ 209 Central Florida. Calling and standing by. Yeah, I guess the skip went out. Like I said, I was doing backscatter with that last gentleman I was talking to. You can tell when the signal starts fluttering like that. That's backscatter. And that's the end of that. All right, guys. Jinx, you out there? I'll talk to you tomorrow or whatever. Or on Mako's or Jeff's page or his live. I'm going to call quits and the skip is starting to go out. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll say 73s for now. Adam's HAMRADIO going out. See you later.